So why did we get the Coyote tractor? Well, we've been okay without a tractor for several years. We're on about 5 acres. Hopefully someday that's going to be a little bit more. But on 5 acres, we've been having to move dirt around the yard, flower beds, garden beds, leveling certain areas, etc. Wheelbarrow and shovel is what we've used, and it's gotten us by. However, we've got about 15-20 yards of dirt here just behind the tractor. I bought that last year, or I had the dirt delivered last year, and the idea was to put that to work around the yard once again. But just because of the amount of time that goes into, hauling the dirt into a wheelbarrow, moving it around 5 acres, takes some time. And so this year I decided, well, let's look into getting a tractor. So a couple weeks ago, started researching, and of course, initially looked into John Deere, Kubota, New Holland, Case, all these names that I've of course heard of and most people probably recognize. But as I was researching, just like I do with the mowers and cars and every large purchase that I make, I jumped on some forums and came across the Coyote brand. Now I know Coyote's been around for a while, but I've never heard of it. I've never owned a tractor, and I know they make other equipment, but I've never heard of Coyote. So I dug into a little bit more, and I did not come across anything negative really that anybody had to say. Now a few maybe quirks that it has, but I think you can say that about any brand. So anyhow, I dug into it a little bit more and decided that Coyote was the one for at least the price point that would do everything that we needed it to do. So let's take a quick look at what really stands out, and I think why it's going to really work well for us. So the main reason we got the tractor is because of the loader. We'll be moving a lot of dirt around. You can see about 15-ish yards of dirt, I think is what it was that we got. For reference, that wheelbarrow is what we've been using to move dirt around. That and a shovel, that's sitting next to the loader there. I don't know, I'd say that's maybe 2-3 wheelbarrows full of dirt would probably fit into that loader. Of course, big difference is I'm not having to lift 2-3 wheelbarrows of dirt. The tractor's doing that, and also moving it across the yard, the tractor's doing that. So that's definitely going to speed up moving dirt like that around. That was supposed to be moved around the yard last year, and hopefully this tractor is going to get rid of that dirt within a day, and we'll probably be getting more soon. So that's the main reason we got the tractor. Got the blade on the back. That'll pretty much just be to move some snow around when winter comes. The box blade that eventually I will be getting is for the gravel driveway that we have here. Needs to be redone. So I'm not going to bore you with all of the features that are on this tractor. There's a lot of videos out there that talk about it. That's pretty much how I did my research. But I will say, with the SE model, it has the two remote, or the extra hydraulic attachments in the back. So if at some point I do want to add some additional attachments, implements, I will be able to do that. I plan to keep this tractor for a long time, so hopefully Coyote doesn't let me down. And checking out the resale market, I did originally look for a used Coyote once I decided I was going to get Coyote. I did not come across very many Coyotes, and I don't know if it's just because it's not as widely known, or simply because maybe nobody wants to sell their Coyote. So we plan to keep it for a long time, at least for as long as we're here, so that's the plan.